Hello, good morning. Happy Thursday. Yeah, that's what it is. And we have a Zilby today, although he's on the lower on the level beneath the top level there. So I don't know if you can see him. You can barely see his. I can every once in a while see him pop out. Hi. Anyways, Esitsu, hello. Uncle Scientist, hello. You can never really get the hang of Thursdays. It does feel that way. It does feel that way. Banzi, that is a greeting. Yes, we shall. Also, how you all doing? Do you want? No, you want to hang out down there? We got this duck here, and it's an electronic toy. We got Zilby for Christmas, and we don't know. He kind of likes it, uh, kind of. So we makes little does that thing. It also makes little chirping sounds. He hears it, but he's too busy, like, grooming now to do anything. So maybe he'll come back. Okay, what are we working on today? We're working on this hero here. Now I think that I tried to create this hero before as like a single hero that can do multiple things. You're scared. You're scared of those. Oh yeah, he went up, took a look at it, and now he's down there in that box. I need multiple cameras to get all the different places that he likes to hang out at. Okay, now you're back here again. Do you like it? I can move it back up here. All right, he's in his tunnels. Um, your dog used to walk on its hind legs with toys in his mouth in the middle of the night. What? Oh, you got a big trauma from that? I would imagine so. Cause like, oh man, that's gotta sound freaky. And then if you're like looking in the dark and you see something like kind of walking, uh, in the shadows, oh man, that's horror movie vibes right there. I don't know if I'd be able to handle that. Okay, so we're working on this as a hero. Now, I kind of tried to create this hero, like a single hero that can do all the things before, but I um I don't think I actually did it right. Imagine you're coding in the night and you see evil gnome in the dark walking towards you. Well, that's even worse because if you're coding, you don't have any night vision because you're just staring at a bright flashlight all night, and then yeah, you see shadows in the dark. That is terrifying. Okay, so I want a hero. With this is called a community banner. So first of all, we don't have a community banner here. Let's create a page for it. So we need source prototypes pages to add a community banner. And we just call that community banner. Okay, so use you. No, this is a page, so there's no props needed for this. All right, and then we'll throw a community banner or something else in there. We can, I mean, I could probably put something in like just a H1. Okay, and then we need to go to the router and bring you in. Oh, these are different. Okay. For some reason, I thought that was one line, so I was expecting to go down here. Okay, so we have community banner. This will be community banner. You're all fine. And community banner there. Okay, so we should be happy here. Oh, and one final place, we have home to update and add a card in for a link. So, community banner and route to community banner. Okay, that's it. TechTuner, hello. Am I using Vim? I am. So I'm using NeoVim specifically. And that's we're using NeoVim with LSP0, I think is what it was called, to sort of set everything up. So now I can go to, so we're at home. If we come back to our website, now we see here's the community banner. We come in here and we see our title for it. So awesome. Which means it's time for us to implement our hero and start bringing that in. So I want to go to the community banner page, remove you. Okay, so I want a BB hero, bring you in. And what am I missing here? Okay, so we're missing some kind of text. This design just has some lorem ipsum. It looks like it would be like a sales type thing for like why, maybe like a little bit more information about why you'd want to go, use these courses as opposed to this, which would be like the learning management section of it. So you would be, let me put you back there. Let's see. We have text. Follow, or let's see. Community. So, courses built to be completed, and with a community. I don't know, like more stuff, obviously. Okay. Next up, we need a title. Okay. Title should be built for people. Okay, so that gives us this right now. Now I want the left-hand side. So I believe there's more that we could do. I want to now split right. So pane right. We can open up Vim again, and we want to open up the hero. Okay, so we have here the text. So the title, we have the text. Those were the two required ones. We have a title level, otherwise it's level 1. So in this case, that's fine. We have main. Main would be any children that we want. In here, in the design, yeah, we would have these like get started and course docs buttons. So I could put that into the main section, I believe. So let's create that. So I want, um, let's create this as an actual function here. So the main section of the hero, no, this is gonna be a function. I don't know what this is gonna do, but it's gonna return HTML at the very least. That's all I know. Game stylist, hello. Okay, so we want to return essentially two buttons side by side. That's pretty much it. So what am I thinking? What's up? We're building prototypes out using the Yew Component Library that we created, or I created, and then also we're updating the Yew Component Library to make sure it can actually create those prototypes. So it's sort of like going back and forth. The prototype itself is going to be this one. So we want some kind of hero. I want media on the left, and then we want something like on the right. So we have like a title, we have some text, and then we have like two buttons for linking somewhere else. I guess they could also be links as opposed to just buttons. Okay, so this would be like a slot that goes in. So the main section would be those two buttons. So I'd probably want a container of some kind. So I think I've had decent luck if I do this. So I do bb container, even though it's not that type of element at all. Also, you don't know what to do with that. Okay. Am I a Rust engineer by profession? No, I am not. I am so by day I am a technical manager lead for a web services team. Specifically the only web services team in the company. It's a small company. But we do basically everything web. So we build APIs, we build the web applications that customers use, we build internal tools that the company uses. So external tools that clients use, internal tools that company uses. Along with data management, we do architecture for AWS and spinning up those services. So pretty much all those things. What we build at my day job is we do VR, so virtual reality training, and it's like training is like we use that word, but I don't know if it's like 100% accurate. But we do assessment and like just, hey, are you still like good with it for doctors and nurses. So it's basically our flagship for the longest time. Our flagship application was the ability to well, no, sorry, the ability. It was a simulation of what happens if a patient combusts in the middle of an operation, which um, always freaks people out. And you're like, how often does that happen? Not very often. However, it has happened. It happened over the winter. Like there was actually a death that happened this year from that, and it really 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 sucks when it happens. It's really hard to train on it because most people don't want to actually light their operating room on fire for the training purposes, but we can in virtual reality, so that's what we do. So in a way it's like product and service, so you have access to the courses and the doctors can then train on them. I feel stupid at times when you see that GPT-3 can translate code from one language to another. Um, think of it like so far I have not seen GPT-3 do things um really 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 well, like to the point where I would trust it. Uh yes, it can translate things, but then you have to sort of look at it really carefully because oftentimes it makes weird decisions at some of the stuff. So, um, to me, and this like this goes like people were talking about this with the Copilot too, and then before Copilot, it was like some of the other AI sort of code helpers. I see GPT-3 as like a supplement to people. It's probably going to take some jobs, but the jobs that it's going to take are not the ones we're worried about yet. And then by the time it does take the jobs that we're using right now, we should be beyond that doing other things. That's my guess. That's my guess is that we should be staying ahead of it, doing the things that it want that it would be replacing. And if not, then we use our coding abilities to take over the world or something. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out when that comes. Okay, so we have our container here. Oh, I probably want a margin width. So container is really just a div. I probably want like a row and then two columns. I might be able to just get away with two columns, and that would be fine. Although a row would be if it crunches down too much, it goes in a line like that. So that might be good. So let's do our same trick here. We have a BB row. Okay, and then we'll have a BB call. See, can't find it unless I do this. Okay. Okay, and then finally, we can then put like some buttons in here. So I want a PB button. Uh, here a BB button like that. We want. What do we want for this? We want. What are you saying? Get started in course docs. So get started. Right, here, close like that. I want to y3y. Put another copy down here, and we'll do course docs. Okay, and then we will put that here. This will be in main, main section, like that. Are you gonna be happy? Yeah, so far. And then here's how that ends up looking out. Okay, so that's not exactly what I was going for. They're sort of spread apart, aren't they? Oh, it's because the row, the columns. The columns are basically making them all together. I wonder if I don't actually need well, if I don't do columns, they're probably going to be in one each line. Let me actually try just what happens if I do that. One in each line, and so I need to put them together. Oh, you know what? I can just do a single column maybe. Let me. What if I tried that? Okay, that works. Now I need that centered over here. As of current time, what career path would I suggest for somebody? So like development is good, but I would probably try not to see it as like just programming or doing something like that. I think at this point in time, it's really good to try to see yourself as somebody who builds things for people or makes things happen. So that would be okay. You want this thing to happen? Let me discover what exactly you need, how you want it to be built, how it's going to be used, and then you use every tool at your disposal to do the thing. So my guess is the way to sort of future proof yourself with AI would be to constantly be able to learn new things at even a faster rate than like technology, we've had to in the past. And then also be the type of person who is networking and able to like um, bring people together and say like, oh yeah, this person and this person is exactly who you want to talk to. Or this AI and this person together can work and let me like glue that together for you and like help create the product. So if you become that person, you are going to be in high demand for a long time. So that's what I recommend is like starting to look into is basically um it's almost like now having to break out of just pure engineering and be aware of more organizations within the company or within sort of like the bubble that we're in. That's if you want to like really rise up over the long time, the long period. Okay, so we have this. I want to center you. And I can't. Okay, there's no line here. We don't have a line here. I can't remember if the column or the row has an align though. Let's go take a look. So if we go to row, we have classes. We can do classes here. So I could do classes equals. I think I want text. Oh, align text class. Okay, so I want align text. Oh yeah, then it's just class. I run class on it. Oh, I want align text center and then run the class method on it. And that might do it. Yeah, there it goes. Now nice and centered. I could make this a more obvious button too. I have button types. Take a look at that. So here we'll do a button. So here's this button type, and we have a BB button type down here somewhere. Right now I have text and primary light are the only two. So if I don't want a text button, which is what the default is, I want to also make this a primary light, which I'm not exactly sure is what the designer had in mind when I had to make this, but yeah, let's go with it. So this is button type equals BB button type primary light. Okay. It's been a while since I did this one. I think I can do a visual. Come to end just straight to there. We can yank you. I have to put you in and then paste. Oh, paste after. Okay, undo. Paste there. There we go. All right, and now we have two buttons like that. I do want a little bit of gap between them, which means that on the button, is there classes that I could add in here? I have children, button type on click debug, button name, button action. I don't seem to be able to do that. I don't think that the call can do something for me. Let me see. So here's this call. I have these classes. If I add in a margin x. See, I think this is for the div itself, not for anything else. So if I do like a margin x1, yeah, that put the margin over here. That's not what I want. I want the margin to be in here. And I don't want to do something like space between for flexbox or something because that's going to be a little bit too much. I just want a tiny little bit of space between there, which means I need to add in a classes for button. So we need a pub classes. This is button, right? Yeah. This will be classes. We'll do the prop or default. Those classes. Okay, so we have this class here. That class is, I believe, just being used, right? Yeah, right here. So I want to turn this class into like a classes thing. So I can use the classes macro. Uh, take you. You probably want to be down there. We have props dot classes, and we probably have to clone you. Okay, so we take you out. You should be happy now, which means I can, for each of you, do a classes equals, and I want this to be like margin. I can do like a margin right for this one, like margin right 1. Just that one. And that should give us a little bit of a gap. Maybe? Did you didn't error. I saved you all, right? Oh yeah, here's the margin right one. Oh wait, it's not margin right one. I keep on forgetting. We do this as margin start, like margin start or margin end. That's what I want. Margin end one. That will give us a tiny little bit of gap between those. Okay, so that's good. And then the next thing is going to be the media on the left. That's the key for this one. So I'm a little bit. This is the one that's going to be the most interesting to do. Okay, so I want hero again. Why can't you find it? There we go. So we have me. Oh yeah, look at this. It's going to be BB hero left media, which by default is a none. And let's go find. Okay. Oh, right now it can only be an image. It can only be an image. And I think I want to say that I have an image set up for this in foundations, images. Did I create one? Oh, code. Code.png is probably what it is. Okay, so we want up here. This is gonna be now trying to like find it in a squished down state that it's in. What was that? That was media. It was just media. Okay. Media equals And then there's a BB hero left media. I want this to be an image. And then, oh, do I have like an, oh, it's a vnode, a vnode. Okay. Do I have an image component? I do have an image component. Okay. So then you will be, oh, this is interesting. Okay. So I almost want, can I just put the thing in here? I don't remember anymore. I don't know if I can do that or if it has to be like a children with HTML tag. So if I do BB image, no, it's gonna have to be the HTML tag. Okay, so we're gonna have to do something else like this. So function left like hero image. Return HTML. This is simply going to be this image. So it's going to be the image. I think actually it is like this. We have a source, which means that I need to pull in that code. I am pulling in a lot of things. Okay, here's the code. So we're pulling in code. I'm copying the file in, and it's just in slash. So I can just go to slash code, and that should be fine. Okay, so slash code.png. And then I think there was the alt, which is some code we found on the internet. And okay, that sets you up. You're unhappy right now because you need to have this called. So we call in the hero image like that. Could not compile due to previous errors. Let's go take a look at what those errors are. Lowercase HTML. And that was on hero image. This needs to be uppercase HTML. Okay, that's successfully compiled. Hey, and look at that. Now we have this image here. We have our component here on the left, the rest of it here. That's cool. Couldn't I just do a public folder like React instead of coding every single file like that? Yes, I could. I could. I mean, that would probably be a better idea than what I did. And I think I vaguely remember the reason why I chose to do this is no, that wasn't what I was focused on. This. The reason why I chose to do this is because not every project I want to pull in all of these things, but you notice I do have them like in an images folder. I could copy the image over. I could copy the image over, and then it would be happy. And so I could just like copy them all over, like move them into wherever I want. I don't know if data trunk allows me to like then say go to somewhere else. That would be nice. But I guess I'm trying to use this as documentation to show what's available too. So that's I guess that's like what my thought is. I haven't fully decided how I feel about it. Also, hello stacking. Okay. Now, is this exactly what I want? You are all the way to the left. If we come up this section right here has a padding X4 and a padding Y4. Where do I get that from? Is that the hero itself? That might be the hero itself. Let's find out. So if I go to hero again, yep, look at that. Okay, so we got padding X4, padding Y4. So the padding Y is up and down. I think that's fine. The padding X4, I don't necessarily want. So if I do that, now you're all the way up against the edge of the screen, and that looks fine. And then you should be in the center here. That looks like it's not really in the center, does it? That's in the center for that. We have, oh, the image is not the right size for this. It's left aligned, but there's a little bit more space for the image. If I put the image right aligned, or but it looks good with this. Oh man, this might not be the right image to use. Or I do something where like make this background like something else. Like right here, if I do for you a background color of like I could do any of these colors. It looks weird because I have the dark thing on. Oh, and look at that. We have a padding on top. So I probably wouldn't want the padding Y either then. So you wouldn't see the image. We do that. If I then choose a dark color, it'd have to be choosing a light color. Okay, whatever our background is. Whatever our background is. So if I do background color, I want, what is it? It's like Val. Is it dash dash Val? I can't remember anymore. Or it's Calc or Val or something like that. And then I want, we have color light and then color dark, and then that could be changed around potentially. I might want to have like a background color light and a background color dark. So background, I think that was color light, right? Color light. Got that just in time. Okay, so color light. That's not how I do the. Oh, it's Oh no, it is var like this. Oh, it's var. It's var, not val. Var. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's what it looks like in dark vision. Hold your eyes, everybody. I'm gonna turn off dark vision to take a look at it. That's not exactly the same color. What am I getting for this? Your your background color. Oh, I wonder, can I inherit then? Oh yeah, okay. So I can inherit the background color specifically for that, and then I can maybe center you as the image. How would I center you? Um, okay, I'm gonna turn off light and turn off headache mode. Oh, now you don't like it. Wait. Oh, weird. Okay, so background color, whatever dark reader is doing breaks background color. Inherit. Okay, that makes sense. I think they're doing some weird stuff with the styles. For everything else, I don't really care. Not everybody's gonna have dark reader. Um, okay, so we do this. Then I want to center you on this thing. How can I center you? I don't think it's. Oh yeah, just text align center. I forget that images can be centered like that. So if I do text align center, um, if the image is the right size, then we're good to go. Otherwise, it ends up like this. But at least that's a little bit better looking for us. Okay, I like it. So we want to background color inherit on the div around the image. Here's our image. The image goes in BB Hero. Here's the main section right here. Here's a div. That div has a lot of stuff in it. But yeah, that's the main stuff right there. Width props media main width. I want to do it around the media render. This one. This. Oh, media render. Okay, so that's a function we have down here. Wait, do we? Oh yeah, look at this. BB Hero left media render. This gives us a BB call wit6 classes py1. I don't want the py1 here anymore. And we need to set the background image to inherit, the background color to inherit. Actually, does it do that already? I don't remember anymore. And we need to set a text align. We need to set a text align to a color. No, text line to color? No, text line center. Where my brain going with that? Okay, so that's align text center class like that. So if I just do that, that comes in a center like you. Okay, everything seems to be fine here. We're gonna turn off dark mode again. Okay, yeah, and everything looks better. So it's not perfectly centered, but it looks a lot better now. And I think in the context of a website, it'll probably be okay. And it's definitely something we can now maybe like play around with later. But I'm willing to say that this is good enough to match with this. Okay, so let's go ahead and save this all. I think you're all saved. So I don't want to go full screen. I want to open Yew. Okay, what do? We created slash updated components for community banner. Okay, so that's pushed up. We're happy there. What's next? A support section. So this one, the big difference is I think the word features, the title is going to be different, and then the cards just have like slightly different stuff. Um, Also, something we forgot to do for the featured courses, when you click on these, they should take us to the course. Although I would think that it should be the titles. So let's update the featured courses really quickly. I don't have navigation for all these pages, so sorry. We're gonna go to featured courses. This is what it looks like. This is fine. I want to be able to click on these and at the very least either go someplace or emit out. Right now, show all just tells me that it was clicked because I don't think all of these are going to be clickable. So I want these to be links. Or I want the entire card to be a link. Maybe that's what I want. I want the entire card to be a link. Okay, so where am I going with that? I want to let's quit out of view. Let's go to card. So right now we have this internal link option. And internal link is used right here. Okay, and that wraps around the title. I kind of wonder if we should just have this wrap around everything. But if I do that, that makes things a little bit weird, doesn't it? Okay, so we have the card. I would want then the link to be around the card here, wouldn't I? Ugh. I don't know. I'm going back and forth on the design for this of like, do I want to wrap around the entire card and make that a link? I could put another div in here that would allow me to do that. I would need essentially either to duplicate this card twice, like each thing twice with like an if or the else, or to put in just this part as like one if and then duplicate that if down here. That increases the odds of a bug by like 100%, but it would mean less duplication here for like now I'd have like the text and the titles duplicated. I don't like any of the options here. I could create a function that will wrap it in a link or not. I could create a function that would wrap it in a link or not. I kind of like that idea the most. So if I create a new function, which we're going to call what are we going to call this function? This is like wrap and link. This is going to take in the link, which is going to have to be an option T, unfortunately. So we have to also have T. This implements routable plus. How do I get back there? Static. And you're going to return HTML. Okay. We're going to take in more than that. Come on. So we have the link itself. And then I want the children that go in it, don't I? I think that's going to be a V node here. I don't think I can actually call it children at this point. I think that's only a properties thing. So this will be the, I mean, I could call it children, but it'll have to be a V node. V node? Yeah, like that. Okay, so I could map the link through, but I don't think that makes sense. We're going to return HTML. I guess if we're going to have any kind of weirdness in here, we're going to put thinking about it more like, is this really going to work? Oh yeah, I'm just going to have to create the main body in, that would be this title and then the text here. And then we pass it into there, and then that becomes a little bit simpler. Okay. Okay, so we have an if the link is some the can I use map here? If I use map, if it's none, it's going to be nothing, and I don't want that. I could match the link. Can I do an if let? I think I can do an if let. If let some link equals link. I'm pretty sure I could do something like this. So then I actually don't want this HTML here, do I? We're going to have this HTML go in here. Then we put the link tag around. So let's go find that. So we put a link tag right here. You have to have this T2. Okay, so we put a link tag right there, and then we put the children inside of it. So then this would be children, like that. Okay. We then have an else, which we are returning HTML with a bang. And then this is just going to be children. You're upset. Cannot find value props in a scope. Okay, so you need you need the internal link. Like it's that link. I think it's just I don't think we need to clone it or unwrap it. It's just the link. Okay, so you're just yelling at me that you're not being used now. So wrap and link. This becomes remove you. We have wrap and link. We open you up. I already forget what you were. We take in the link and the children. Okay, so the link and the children. So the link would be props dot internal link dot clone. That's the option. And then the children would be the HTML so children would be HTML with that. I want the title here. I want the text here. That ends. And then we don't have you. Like that. Lots of errors. Okay, what are you upset? Cast cannot be followed by a field access. Wait, a cast? Where am I casting? Oh, link. Right. What am I doing? This is not an object. This is just that. I was thinking like struct for some reason. Okay, now you're upset. Only one root HTML element is allowed. Oh yeah, for this HTML right here. So for you, I don't usually do the what is this called? This is a I forget what that's called. Like a little there's a little thing to it. But that successfully works. So now if we head back to here, you don't actually I think this affects the cards back here now. Right? Maybe? Possibly? No? Okay. Welcome back, Zilby. You're still like that. Did I forget to change something else? This is wrap and link. You're actually working, right? Like I don't see any errors. Togglebit raiding with a party of 112. Welcome, 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 raiders. Welcome, Togglebit. Thanks for the raid. Sorry you have to go and we can't chat, but hopefully everything was good. And have a great rest of your day. For everybody who's raided, welcome. How's your day been so far? We've been working on a Yew Component Library. Although I should probably wait. Is everybody through the advertisement trial? Hey Danaka, hello. Maybe you are. Maybe the pre-roll is done. Yes, awesome. Welcome, Privan. Okay, so welcome everybody. Thank you for coming with the raid. We're working on a Rust web application right now, specifically working with a Yew component library. So Yew is a front-end framework written in Rust so you don't have to write any JavaScript, but you sometimes you do. And we are working with sort of creating prototypes to that will eventually be used when we build the real, like our real app with it. Let's see. Diablo D3, hello. Sneak in with a raid. Oh, a fellow Zelage user, yes. I tried to share this with some of my friends in real life, and they just like it's too much. I'm going back to Tmux. But yeah, this was suggested to me when we were setting things up. We are now using Vim. Previously, we were using VS Code with this, but we decided to experiment with Vim after our last project, and so we have Vim and Zelage. So Zelage is the busyness that you see around the code. So all these borders, the multiple windows, that's all Zelage. If you're familiar with Tmux, it's very similar to that. I can move around. We can create a floating window. We can create new tabs. It's very nice. Tmux is still better, but Zelage is getting better. I don't. So one of the things is I don't use very many features of Tmux. So this is like fine. This is like all the features I was using from Tmux essentially. So oh, the helper bar at the bottom. Like you can obviously set that up in Tmux for yourself, but this comes by default. I'm keeping it here until like I memorize everything, and then I can turn it off. But yeah, it is very nice. Oh, and I set this up as a layout so I can reopen the windows whenever I want, and it just opens up with this this layout, which is super nice. I love it. Okay, so what we're currently working on and trying to do is take these cards and then make it so that the entire card is clickable. And I think these are the normal cards, right? Yes, like this is just card. I've attempted to wrap the card itself in a link. Although now I wonder, like, do I need to put like this in here too? Oh, I wonder if I do. So if I move you there, I don't need the fragment anymore then, do I? Gonna put you there. Oh, the indentation is terrible at this. Oh, then look at this. Yeah. So now I can click here and it takes me to the appropriate page. So it is turning everything into a link, so I have to like potentially turn off all of like these, like turn off that styling. Or I have to make, yeah, I probably have to turn off the styling if I wanted these to be like to not show. So that might be a toggle we do. You resigned a lot of Tmux's shortcuts to be similar to Vim. That's a good idea. I never really did that. And I like after being a sysadmin, so I never used Tmux when I was a sysadmin, which is when I was really customizing stuff or doing those things. I used Screen back then. And there was a lot less functionality in Screen. But that one I did use for the multiplexing and like the keeping keeping everything alive over a period of time, and like SSH into a box, run screen, do all that kind of stuff. Is you cold? I think he's cold. So let's see. Okay, so if we go into featured courses, I want the ability. Okay, I want to see what it looks like if I set this to be a link around here. So we have you. Where's my focus? Focus there. Let's go to featured courses. Here's our card data. Oh, how do I do this with home? It's just with dot link. That's how I do it. So feature courses. So with Node.js, for example, we do link. Uh, link. I want this to be a route. Sure, we'll just send you home. That's fine. Yeah, look at that. It makes everything underlined and it makes everything blue. And I want to remove the style for links here. So it's almost like I want a card. Okay, so this feels to me like I want to update how cards work. Um, so let's go into card. For this div, okay, so we have this card body here, which means I can go to our style. I don't even have a card body selected here. I wanna add something to that. Somewhere down here, I have the card body. I have like card overrides, or maybe I want maybe I want like just a links type thing, where I like remove the links color. Ooh, that might be better. That wouldn't be a font. That wouldn't be override. You Leader V and Hyper V both VS split for you in one Vim, one in Tmux, for example. Oh, nice. I don't use split inside of NeoVim. Because I have Zealot here, I just use split there. Although I could do split inside of Vim. That might make sense. Okay, so nav mode, we have the dark mode stuff. The fill utilities, logo stuff, base stuff, layout, icons, utility, footer. Okay, so course cards. What I probably want to do course stats inside course cards. I think what I want to do is like have a just like a dot card. That's a card. We'll do like a card here. So we have like I know we have card body, and I could use that too. Card body. And I want to set the text decoration to none. Not getting any help with this. And then I want the color to be a var color light. Okay, so if I do that, okay, so that changed the color, but I don't think the text decoration was correct with this. Card body. Oh, I have text decoration color. Oh, text decoration isn't what I want. That's not doing anything. What is the thing where I remove the underlines? That's I could do it down here. I thought that was text decoration. I thought that was it, but clearly it's not. I used to not split in Vim, but honestly, it's better with LSP and some other plugins. Oh, interesting. Okay, so maybe we'll have to learn. We'll have to learn how to do that. Okay, how do I remove the underline? I thought, or is that the A? Oh, it's the A. I have to do it to up here. I have to do it up here. Text decoration color. Look at that. Text decoration underline is coming from an A tag. Okay. So I want, if it's in a, okay, I actually just want to do this in a card, don't I? So back to you. I do want this to just be card. I want this to be text decoration none. So if we do that, I don't, I wonder if I want to do something like this. If it's like there's an A in the card. Is the A above the card? Oh no, there we go. Got it. So we set you, okay, so you're all what we expect now. You're all this. I can now click on you and it takes me to like the appropriate place. Okay, I like it. We could do some other things later on to like make it a little bit nicer, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. Okay, so I can make the rest of these links too, although it doesn't really matter. Because they are just the oh, these are future courses. They're just the prototypes. So if I paste you in, now all of you are links too. There we go. Now if I take away that color, if I take away this, yeah, it becomes that blue color, which I really don't like. It just doesn't, it like clashes and it's not very easy to use. What I'm concerned about is that this may not be the right color to use for it. So for example, this, okay, U has color light, everything else has color dark. Oh, Node is color dark, U is color light. Can I do inherit? I don't think I can do inherit. Color var, we'll do color light. So that was node. No, okay, you should be, node should be dark. And it's not, which is unfortunate. So I was doing this here. I really want to set this on an A tag maybe. Oh yeah, color A. I want you to be that. Course cards. Text BG node. I think you have a text BG node, right? No? Oh yeah, here. Text BG node. Oh, because that's on, it's overwritten by this A. I almost would then want to move this A above the card, don't I? Which is where the card. Okay, so where is that coming from? These are card bodies. Oh, because I have it up here. Oh, I see. So I want the entire wrap and link. I want that to happen up here. Because that's based upon the card type. Got it. Okay. Okay. So we want you to open like this. Just happened. You. I'm not as good as Togglebit with my Vim movements, and that's I'm. It's been a long time since I used Vim, so I'm getting slowly better at it. Okay, so now we're going to come back down. Now we're passing props in. That's the reason why I had the access to the props. I just sort of forgot that this is not where I want to be. So thinking of it, I want to take this wrap and link, take you out there, and put you in here. And then you become HTML, where we have that div there. We have you indented. So I want you indented one more time. One more time for you. Okay, so this gets closed with that. Okay, so you're happy there. Okay, you got messed up. So we're good to go here. I don't need you. I don't need you anymore. Need you or you. So that's everything here. Okay, compiling. So let's. How do I do this like multiple times? I mean, I don't usually need to do it. Just like in these HTML ones, it really sucks. Because sometimes like the it auto formats doesn't work for them. Toggle shames us all with his Vimmery. Well, okay, that is true. That is true. But he's not here right now, so we can pretend to be much better at it. Okay, so I get the colors right, and now I need to make sure. So okay, so now it's the A is around the card, which means I wonder if I want like I don't want all A's like this. I want this to be something like a card. Like a card link. Like that. Which in that case, I think we can take away the text decoration. Everything else will be set. Although I might want to like set those. We just set text decoration as none. So if I do that, and then we go back to card. Now for the link itself, I need to add a class to the link. Okay, so that's all in wrap and link. Okay, so we have this link to, so I need to add in, is this a nav link? I don't actually know if I have, okay. I think this is just a normal link, which means I can do a classes to this. Classes equals, card link. Card link, like that. Okay, and then, okay, that's okay so far. The color, so rust needs to be reset. So U is light. Node is supposed to be dark, and it's not. Oh, wait. Node is supposed to be dark. It's not because of this. Hold on, I'm going to turn off dark reader. Yeah, okay. That is, ooh. These are like the link all goes all the way across. That's wrong. Oh, I bet. Okay, so we need to set like widths for them too. That's a thing. The rust one needs to be light, I believe. So background rust. This will be color var. What do you need to be? You need to be light. Color light. Okay, that's happy with this. And now to get this to tile again, I need the A tag, I believe, to stop trying to take over everything. So here's this A tag with a card link. I need to set its width. If I just do like auto, no, that's not right. Fit content, I don't think is the right one. If we go, I don't want for the element. Let's do card link. If I do this, we do width. Why? I mean, that seems to work. Although the cards are different sizes now. Do I need height of like, I don't know, like 5 rem? Oh, weird. That's like the background stuff that's happening. Why are you all on one now? Okay. Well, let's do card link, and we'll set a width there. So card link, we have a width, a fit content. Is that what it was? Fit content. Okay, that makes so much more sense. Now, height would be nice. I don't setting heights is a little bit odd sometimes. So if we go to the individual, if we go to card link, if I set a height, none of these do anything for me. If I do something like 100%, that's not going to do anything either. Um, Maybe for each of these cards. Okay, that's all depending upon if they have 2 or 1 lines here. I wonder if I just want to set a height to be like equal to something. Like if I set a height to, that's like 18 rem. So if I do it like 10 rem, that doesn't look bad. I can do like 10 rem or 11 rem. Okay, so a height on the card itself. Okay, so back to card. We already have a style thing set up for it, so we should be good to go. Okay, so here's that style. We then do a height of 10 rem. Okay, so all views still look like links, and that's exactly what we want. But we go to featured courses, and you don't look like links, and maybe you're a little bit too. Okay, fine. You're a little bit too small now. I need you to be taller. If I'm curious now, how would this look if I removed uh, that height? I wonder if I want a min height or something. I don't remember the best way to sort of match them all. I think there's min height. Oh, come on, select it. There's like a min height, max height. I probably don't want to have. I I think there's like a weird trick where you can do like take the height of your neighbor. Uh, but I don't know if that would work out either. We could just have like set these to be something like 14. I don't like it. Um, we could do it right now, and that will technically work. So that is stylist in the block itself. I probably want to like pass it in so that whoever is calling it and using the library can set what the height is. I think that would be the best long-term solution. But for right now, this works right now, and if we go back home, it looks a little bit strange, doesn't it? I don't necessarily like it, but at least they're all uniform now. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about like what the design of that is gonna be. Until then, I get to like call the featured courses done again. Um, and then we're gonna do community driven, and I don't really think this is gonna be anything special. I might sort of like change these into like a single thing that holds these. I don't know. We'll have to play it by ear. Where's my working on? Oh, learner support. Actually, community driven. Did we even do that one? Oh no, we didn't. We just did featured courses and all that stuff. I wonder if I want to put them all together into a single thing. So we have like heroes that are going together. That might make sense. Okay. So with that being said, I do have my day job coming up today, so we're gonna have to go and do that. Um, uh, Mr. Halsey is streaming. Mr. Halsey also is doing a lot of Rust, and uses Vim too. Let me check out to see what Mr. Halsey is making a Tori app. So a Tori is it's similar to Electron, so you can make like a native app, but it uses Rust behind the scenes. So instead of JavaScript, it's Rust. That being said, it looks like it's also Svelte as the technology inside of Tori, I think. I've been like sort of taking a look a little bit, but not too much. So let's go ahead and set up that raid. Mr. Halsey, start that. I've been doing these streams every like Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays. Tomorrow, I'm not exactly sure what the plan is, so I'm probably gonna start the stream, but I don't know if it's gonna go the entire hour and 15 minutes or so that it normally goes. So I will expect to start around 7 o'clock, but it may be a short stream. We'll see. Then after that, we'll be back on Monday again. So hopefully, I'll see you all tomorrow for more Yew goodness and working with the Yew Component Library and Vim and all that stuff. So with that, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye.